food with salt, right? Well, you need the salt of the earth to preserve the world from corruption. Where was the salt at Enron? Where was the salt at Arthur Anderson? Where was the salt at WorldCom? Where's the salt in the medical and legal profession? Where was the salt in the priesthood, in the episcopacy? And Jesus said, if the salt loses its savor, it is good for nothing, but to be thrown out and trodden underfoot. And salt is used to give taste. You think we have a tasteless society? It's because the salt of the earth has lost its savor. I don't blame it on the pagans. I don't blame it on those who are running around out in the world living in sin. I don't blame them. I blame us. We have failed to be the salt of the earth and the light of the world. And so we have gone from bad to worse. And it is not over yet. We need to change. We need to pray. We need to do penance. We need to rededicate ourselves to the works of life. Families have to be beacons of life. The family is the place where life begins. Mom and dad, in their love for each other, in a mutual exchange and expression of their emotional, spiritual love for each other, enter into the creative domain, the sanctuary of God's own creative power. And they procreate. They collaborate with God in the works of life. This is where life begins, and this is where life must be nurtured, and this is where life must be defended. In the family. In the family. If the Catholic family is just like all the world around it, the neo-pagan world, the corrupt world, the salt has lost its savor. The light is no longer, in fact, light, but darkness. And if your light is darkness, how deep, how very deep will the darkness be? Families, Catholic families, that is the key to the renewal of society. That is the key to the renewal of our great country. That is the key to the preservation of the very world. And it happens one at a time. Dad, you're a man. Be one. The world around you will criticize you, mock you for fulfilling your role. Be a man, first of all. Be a man, a loving man, but a man. Be a husband to your wife. Be a leader. Be the head of the household, not a tyrant. Doesn't mean that. But be a man, a good husband, and a good father. Families depend on that. Now, I understand that there are many single-parent households, and I tell you, I grew up in one. And God bless you if it's the mom or the dad who's doing the work, raising the kids. All right. It's not an ideal situation. You make the best of it, and God will bless you. But listen, we've got to restore the integrity and dignity and sanctity of the Catholic family. A failure to do it is a failure indeed. And the very preservation of society and civilization depends upon this. Happens one at a time. Dads, men, be dads, be husbands. Women, same advice to you. Be strong. The Blessed Mother as your example. The great women of the Bible as your example. The Old Testament, Judith, Ruth. Great, strong, noble women. God's creation. And together, male and female, that he did indeed create them, husband and wife, united, indissolubly united in the bond of holy matrimony, families, begetting children, families, gardens of life, families, gardens of holiness. Do your part. Do your part. Strengthen and sanctify your families, one at a time. And then when it's over, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be over sooner rather than later for most of us. 50 years is nothing in the context of eternity, and I don't have 50 left. I might have one, I might have 21, I don't know. But I know every minute's precious, and I better get to work, and you too. And so our prayer is for each other, and our prayer is for families, and our prayer is that God will bless us and bring to completion the good work he has already begun. God bless you.